everybody, Allie here with ABC Bead Supply. I'm here today with a tutorial for you on how to make badge reel, 5 different badge reels for those in the medical industry. We've got a nurse themed one. We've got pharmacist with the syringe and the pharmacy acrylic accent, slinging pills to pay the bills with a really cute silicone focal bead. That's another great one for a pharmacist. And we've got the paramedic as well. And then healthcare worker, which is just great for anybody without getting too specific. So we've got 5 different designs for you. You're going to find photos of all 5 designs along with supply lists for duplicating the project over on our website blog at abcbeadsupply.com. We also have these DIY project kits available for them that have all the supplies needed to make just one of the badge reel. So you've got a couple of different options and ways to be able to purchase and duplicate the supplies. So I'm going to walk you through making one of these. And then they're all going to be made the same way. It's just using different components. Some have a black badge reel, some have silicone on the end, and some don't. They just have acrylic. Some have the white badge reel. So there's a couple, there's differences between them. They're all going to be assembled the same way. So I'm going to walk you through how to make one using this pharmacist syringe pharmacy acrylic accents. So these acrylic accents we have all printed and cut for you. They're ready to go. They're available individually on the site, and they have this protective film that you're going to want to peel off the front, which is very noticeable, but then the back has one too that's a little bit sneakier and takes a little bit more pushing to get off, but you're just going to peel those. That's all you've got to do. Otherwise they're just ready to go. They're printed and cut. And then you're going to take your badge reel and you're going to take off the triangle portion of the bottom here. You're just going to use pliers to open up that little triangle connector. Try not to open it up too far because then it just makes it harder to close. So I'm just doing tiny little amounts so that it's less for me to close later. So you're just going to remove that, and this is what you have. And then you're going to pull out the retractable cord piece and wrap it around your hands, and it's really important that you don't let that go because it'll take this cord and suck it, retract it right back up into that badge reel. So you don't want to let that go. You're just going to cut off that knot that is in this connected little piece here and save that, set that aside. And then you're going to add your beads. And this is an azure solid 20mm acrylic, and then a bubble gum pink chalk matte 20mm acrylic. And then we've got this syringe silicone focal bead. And then once you've got the beads on, you're going to make sure that you've got a nice sharp point to this cord, which you can tell my scissors are getting a little bit dull because that's really not as, let me try another pair. That's a little bit frayed. Yeah, both of them need sharpened. Should be okay. Just moisten a little bit. And then you're going to take the tip of that cord and just push it through that end piece again to add it back on. And then you're going to double knot the end, just like the knot that you cut off. And then we'll trim that little piece, and then this ending connective portion will just slip right over that knot. And now once this is back on, it's safe to let go of your cord. Whew, or get it stuck on you. And have it roll right back up into the badge reel like that. And then you're just going to reattach this piece here and close it right back up with the pliers, and you're good to go. Then the last step is just going to be to attach this with hot glue. And I'm not going to actually do that in the video because I'm not going to keep this one assembled, but you'll just use some hot glue, a little dab of hot glue here on the badge reel, and just make sure you take off that protective backing, and then you can stick it on and you're good to go, and you've got your badge reel. We do not carry the beaded. They do make beadable badge reels that have a bar on them, just like the pens. So let's see, here's a pen that I have here, this rigid bar here. They do make beadable badge reels now. We've opted to not carry those because going the traditional original method of making these is a lot more comfortable for the person wearing them. These can bend and move, so if you're wearing this on your pocket of your shirt and you bend over, this is going to just move and bend, and you're not going to get poked with. If you've got a rigid rod here, and that's very stiff, and it's going to be a lot less comfortable to actually wear and to bend with. So takes a little bit more work to get your beads on, but it really isn't hard. Hopefully you can see that that's a pretty simple process, and it makes them easy to make still and a little bit more comfortable for the person wearing them. So that's why we select the method that we do. We've got, again, 5 of these different options as kits available. We have some teacher badge reels also still available on the site that you have the same method of making them with the acrylic accents, acrylic beads, and silicone bead combo on the bottom. So you can head on over to abcbeadsupply.com to grab everything you need to duplicate these projects.